never played.
Well, we
I'm
just
like-
didn't know.
That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
y'all know who Lewis and Clark was,
I'll
right?
give it back, but.
Famous explorers that did, they came through and helped map most of, the lower south region of the U.S. Actually, I think they had some, you have to fact check me on this shit, because I don't know. And my fact checker is check the fuck out. Lewis and Clark, as they came through and was exploring, America, for the first time for white people, they had ran across these wild tracks, and they documented all this. They started running across these tracks in the mud along riverbanks and creek beds, and they firmly believed that there was an indigenous tribe of little, small humans. Because if you look at a coon,
They look like a human.
their feet kind of resemble ours, just with, nails, and their hands. They have fucking thumbs.
Oh, that's why they open things. They open
Yes,
doors.
they have thumbs. So they firmly believed, without ever having seen one, that there was a group of small ass little son of bitches running around, spear chucking, whatever. I don't know what they were doing, but they didn't know they was dealing with some twerking ass trash pandas.
Yeah, trash pans getting drunk liquor stores breaking
Yes,
in there.
yeah. Pocahontas didn't tell them that shit.
So there's not raccoons anywhere in other countries?
No, raccoons are aliens. Have to be. Have to be. Where else is there raccoons? Can you explain what a raccoon's purpose is?
I have no idea. They're creative.
They're very
They're
creative.
very smart.
They're smarter than shit. Smarter than most of the damn little immigrants we got now.
I don't
I
know.
mean, and they know the language. Run in, steal it, gone.
Yeah. Anything shiny, I'm gone.
Hell yeah, gone.
That's what they say. You put a trap out there with something shiny in there, the coon will grab on. It won't let go. Just hold on. to it. He's not gonna let go.
Hell.
He wants something shiny.
And they got the perfect damn, robbery gear built in. Little mask.
Yeah, 100% camo.
Yes.
Incognito.
Yes. And then if you catch them, you're like, that's cute as shit.
That's cute.
That's cute as shit.
So you woke up next morning, you wash, and you like, walk, everything's gone.
I'm telling you. I'm
And
telling
he
you.
is too, or she is. They are.
You can't trust them. You can't trust them. That is a
Is it Lois
supposed.
and Clark or Lois and Clark?
No, Lois and Clark was Superman.
Superman, yeah, that's it. That's like, wait a minute.
Look at hey.
I'm like, think about it.
Damn.
It could have been Lois and Clark. They did like to travel together.
They did.
I mean,
They had a weird world in there.
man, I'm telling you, there's some odd shit went on back in the day. That could have been some Brokeback Mountain shit. I don't know.
That was out of Kentucky, though, wasn't it? That where you from?
Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain, that where-
No, hell no.
No.
That's Montana. I think.
You spent some time up there too, didn't you?
I did.
While he was shooting Brokeback Mountain.
Do what?
Shoot, Brokeback Mountain up there in Montana.
Yeah. The filming didn't last that long. Neither did I.
You were the stunt double.
Reminds me of Austin Powers video in that tent.
Yeah.
Pulling all that stuff out, the umbrella and everything. They're like, Jesus Christ, dig deeper in there, get you one.
Yeah, that's it.
Make people, put some weird thoughts people through.
I'm telling you. And I've been in prison for 8 years. Oh Lord, they starving children in Oklahoma. I'm telling you.
Thank God you went to Kentucky. Huh?
I'm supposed to.
You didn't go to prison in Oklahoma.
No, hell no.
That's funny.
Kentucky, we had Roku TVs and everything.
Thanks.
We ain't got fancy. They rioted during COVID. They took away all visitation and all that. So, they raised some hell. Next thing you know, they come in and took all the TVs away because there was no more TV cable because they ripped it out of the walls. I don't know what the hell they did for, but I'm glad they did. They come around and brought Roku TVs and Wi-Fi passwords.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
I can talk to all kinds of people now.
Now you couldn't talk to nobody, but I had Netflix and Disney and Hulu and whatever else anybody would trade for.
Yeah. Can I get 4 honey buns for
Yes.
that show right there?
Yes. Well, I was providing a service of matter.
8,
No.
I had
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
had some folks bring me some backer on a regular
I
basis,
can't
and,
remember. So
Y'all
it's
smoke
kinda
tobacco
like
today, still in the prison?
yeah, no, we couldn't, but we
You
did.
still had
And
it.
the one that's in the
Yeah, I mean,
back.
It's one I never understood. When you go to prison, you smoke free.
That's
You're there for life.
It's
Give
more
them what
like
you
it have to watch.
Well, who cares?
You know,
Ain't hurt nobody but
The
us.
only one that was like
if you
13
take
classes
away
on
tobacco
that, and I was like,
and caffeine from the prison system, you are adding violence and rage, 100%. When you take away those few little small perks of coffee, a soda, and a cigarette, you're gonna have some anal raping and rioting right off the rip, day one.
You big guys gonna get angry.
Somebody's gonna get mad. Somebody's gonna get mad.
Bubba's gonna come alive.
Yeah, hell yeah. Bubba getting that booty hole somewhere. I'm like, I'm a boy.
Not today, you ain't seen.
That's it. We'll save all them stories for another date. I've got plenty of them. They just all aren't.
You might wanna get your parents involved before you click on my show.
Yes, yes. Well, everything I do is 18 and above.
Well, then if you didn't forward anything to get on there.
Yeah. And by the way, just so everybody knows, I am not sponsored by anybody other than myself. And the last sponsor I had was AA, and it didn't work out too damn good either. But I am not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor me, as long as you ain't 12 stepping, we take whatever. We cut that out. They suck.
No, they won't take whatever.
No.
Don't add any alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, no, what I was saying, you can cut that out though. I'm not sponsored by anybody, I'm not affiliated with anybody. We just like to partake in certain adult beverages that may want to sponsor.
We buy on our own.
On our own dime, yes.
Our own dime.
Hell, it's my podcast and I didn't even supply the beer. I'm a shitty
Brought my own.
I'm a shitty podcaster. Yeah, we're not affiliated with anybody.
This should BYOB.
Yes.
Bring your own beer, bring your own bitches.
That's it.
Roll with it.
I guess today's episode will be brought to you by, not Reading Rainbow, it's
Read, Rainbow. Come on now.
you can cut that up too. Now, today's episode brought to you by Horton Land Management and Against the Grain Woodworks and Chad's wife's company, Backroads Leather, with Candace York. You got to tell
Well,
people.
you can check it out, anything on Facebook.
Yeah,
We go
that's what I'm
Backroads
saying.
Leather on Facebook. It's out of Kearns, Horton Land Management, we're out of Kearns. Real shades where we actually live, we reside at. But you can look it up.
You got to tell everybody how to get a hold of them, you have to get in touch
Oh,
with
when you look on that Facebook page, my phone number's on there. You can text me, call me. It's the best way to get a hold of me. You message me, I might not get it. I might get it 2 or 3 days later. I'm not always gonna check on it.
I do the same thing. I tell people, hey, if you call me, don't get discouraged. Don't call me and think, I'm going to answer right away if it's at noon in the day. I don't care. I don't keep my phone in my
I had a
pocket.
guy call me the other day, rang me twice, about 2 hour different period, but I was working.
Yeah.
I didn't call him back till later that evening. Got a hold of him. And said, hey,
Well,
I'm more than happy to come look at it and do what you got to do, see what you got.
yeah. Easiest way to get hold of me is through text or leave me a voicemail. I may not even get back to you that day because if you call me that day and I don't get a chance to check my voicemail until I'm home, well, I've also got jobs to figure. I've got food to eat. I've got to wind down. I've got to chill out. I don't want to go straight home and back into work.
We all know it's still possible.
yeah, but I mean,
But you don't want to add to your service call that day.
yeah, because I know if I go through and call you right back, I'm gonna be on the phone with them for an hour or 2 hours. And, you know, hell, I may have another episode of Landman I want to watch. It is what it is. I will contact them back, same as you.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
there's times I
My
take.
biggest deal is I will, you call me and reach out to me, I will contact you back, and we'll give you an estimate. We'll
Yeah,
come.
for you know.
I gotta put my eyes on it.
Yeah.
Everybody, oh, just give me a quote, whatever it is. Well, I gotta come see what you're talking about so I can give you a quote. Tip call fences and everything,
Oh,
and
God.
putting gravel in, well, what do you got? You got drainage ditches, you got slopes, you got heat, what do you got? Not everything's flat in the world.
No, every time anybody's ever called me Stag, I got this little easy job I need you to come over here and look at. I put my muck boots on because I know shit's getting deep.
Yeah,
Easy. It's quick, fast, and it hurts.
You know, and my same deal is not hurting me anything, but first word out somebody's mouth, easy job.
It's easy to do it yourself.
That's right, that is done it yourself.
And,
But you reached out, you need somebody to do it for you,
exactly.
and reasonably do it for you, so
Right.
that's why people call me.
That's why they call them professionals. You know, the guys they know can get it done.
Everybody I've had call me is returning people for like I said, 5 years now.
That's
I've
awesome.
been doing it since 17, but 5 years, no other income, no other jobs, work for myself. That's a hard thing to do in this world.
Hell yeah. And I'm still struggling. I'm still an immigrant into Texas. But hey, there's some
You ain't been here for what, 3 years now?
yeah, but now, people need to realize that back in the Alamo days, there's some old Kentuckians come down here and whoop some ass for Texas. Y'all, you like that shit. There's some old hillbillies come down and done some crazy shit. Danny Bun,
Out of Kentucky.
yep, Kentuckians. But yeah, I came down here and started working and doing my thing and kind of took over, you know, lead on the company I was with at the time and helped them build, you know, their
You didn't get to express what you could do. You
Right.
had them do what they do.
yeah, I helped them do what they wanted
You
to
didn't
do.
get to show what you could do.
I did. I built by far the most badass dock on this lake.
Well, I've seen everything you showed me pictures.
Yeah. And you know,
One of a kind.
that one dock that I did that blew people away, hell, I did it out of necessity to hide some flaws.
Well, it's just like everybody here can see all these pictures on the wall, probably can't see everything in the camera. But them ain't store bought.
No, hell no.
You made them.
Yeah.
I mean,
We were supposed to be doing just a basic dock on that dock. And come to find out, that son of a bitch is 9 inches out of square. Well, you know as well as I do, if you're running boards
yeah.
9 inches out of square, you're gonna have some boards that taper off.
You're gonna have some rips
So,
on.
yes, so how can you fix that?
Diagonal run boards.
You picture frame it and herringbone them son of bitches and takes all the you know, what your eye catch, it catches that.
I wouldn't have thought about that, but you would have, because you've done it.
Yeah, and on top, I knew I couldn't come through and just herringbone everything, so I parqueted it. And it turned out awesome. There are companies right now on this lake that have a photocopy of that dock hanging on the wall in their office that says, this is what we strive for.
And ain't none of them build it.
Hey.
You're the only one that can do it.
and
And you tried to teach them young people how to do it, try to teach them what you're doing.
yeah,
And they so dumbfounded with looks on like, I don't even understand what you're doing, well.
and I tried to explain to them why I was doing what I was doing when I done it. That way they knew when they encountered that later on, if you run across a situation where
How do
this,
you fix it?
yes, do it once. Because I've never had to go back and do anything over again. Unless it's been out of customer fault. Customers dropped something, broke something, whatever. You know, I don't like to go back. Because if I go back, it's out of my pocket.
I don't go back on nobody so far. Knock on wood.
That's it. You know,
I make sure we go above and beyond. We do the walkthrough. You know, and
it's
say, hey,
it's
what are we
like out here,
doing?
it's
How are
not.
we doing it? Oh yeah, I mean, you know, these people around this lake. I mean, everybody looks at them. Oh, you got $1 million lake. Well, that don't mean you got money.
Yeah,
That means you're smart with your money and you pay for good quality work that you want done. And
exactly.
you don't want it half-assed. You want to spend the money up front and be done with it.
Yep, and that's
I
one.
want 10, 20 years worth of
Yes.
satisfaction. Granted, we know we got to paint. We know we got to maintain. As
Yeah.
far as the main structure, we wanna make sure it's gonna last.
With repeat business, I wanna come back and build you something else that's cool.
Like,
And not redo
I'm
the
doing
other
one
shit.
right
that
now,
I-
it's like, hey, it all looks good, hell, they can call me back, build some more, that's right.
I was telling you earlier about the custom, bar that the customers were wanting. I went back where he did one of their docks. That's how I got to know them. Awesome people. I mean, truly awesome people. Salt butter type of folks. They wanted me to come over and price them a built-in custom cabinetry bar. I mean, nice to the tens. And talking with them and everything, I spent 2 days just getting all the fine little details that they wanted. Between fluted trim, custom, cornering, the radius of the edges of shit.
A lot of fine details,
Well,
we don't realize
yeah,
it's in there.
the folks don't realize when they call in and want an estimate on something, that's the depth that I have to go to make my stuff stand out.
You're the finished side, so
Yeah,
we want it finished out. When you're done, as we walk away, it's
Yeah.
here too.
yeah, all the way down to, do you want soft closed drawers? That way when you shut the door, it don't slam. I wanna know all the way down to, the depth of your toe kick,
Oh, yeah.
everything. And I did, it took me 2 days to sit down and come up with, material list, price list, all this. And it's the same with you. You're bidding, 2 miles worth of fence line and cattle panel, you can't
You can't hiccup in
you
there.
can't hiccup it because
Gotta make sure it's what you want.
when that shit turns down and goes down into a ravine, you're eating up material every time.
You gotta count when you drop and when you waste.
Yep.
I don't like dropping, I don't like waste.
Yeah, I don't either.
My drop ought to be 12 inches or smaller.
Yep.
Not 5 feet.
I try to sit down and factor in where I have no material waste. When I first come into the picture, they would come in and bring in a dump trailer, for all the scrap. I'm like, what do I do this shit for? What we hauling back?
A bunch of damn money.
They're like, scrap. I'm like, pick up a bed. When we're done, you ain't gonna have a bonfire, baby. You gonna have
And
kindling.
that's what blows my mind out here on this lake.
The
All these
waste,
docks.
the waste. Oh
All
my
the
God.
people that build stuff.
Yes.
No, you don't build stuff 13 feet or 10 foot 9. No, you build it at like 9 foot 9
Yep.
or 10 foot.
Yep.
You build everything in your 10, your 8, your
Yeah.
12, whatever wood is, you can get links. You build it then. Then you
Oh.
build whatever steel is.
Yep.
I got a lot of people want me to ask me about buildings. It's like, how big a building you want? They got these weird sizes. Come on now. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Your steel comes in 20 foot, 25 foot,
Yep.
and 30 foot.
Yep.
So let's see what we can do here. Now, if you want a 15-foot building, that means, hey, I'm gonna buy a 30-foot piece of metal, cut it down.
Yep.
I got 2 pieces versus 1.
Yep.
Or out of them. And there's a lot of people don't understand that. Well, that's how I try to build things. I don't want to waste stuff.
I
A
hate it.
pickup bed, that's what we're wasting. Not 4 foot drop.
Yep.
Not 3 foot drop. Not 2. Yeah, okay, it's good scrap to have, but at the end of the day, how much scrap can you keep?
Yep.
And landowners and people that do it,
They don't want
they're
this shit
paying.
down.
They're paying for that.
And then they see it hauled out there.
So I reduce all that down.
Yep. And
And
say,
they're
you
like-
save you money, you save them money at the same time.
Well, yeah,
And that's,
I
that's,
save
how,
them
that's
a
how we
lot.
make our money.
yeah,
It's saving them money.
yeah. Ain't no point. It's like it's a little building you added on here. You built it out of scrap.
And scrap.
But
Yeah.
you built it to an actual dimension. You
Yeah.
didn't build it. I want it 23
I
and 2
built it-
inches long.
I built it out of what I
What do you
had.
mean 23
Yeah.
and 2 inches? I mean, why don't you just do 24 or 25? However you see it.
Exactly.
Let's make it equal.
And a lot of these dudes out here, they don't realize that. They want to go off the homeowners' thoughts. And most times the homeowners ain't got a clue about beans to apple butter.
Our engineers design stuff. Oh, we're gonna do it 10 foot 9, and we're gonna do that one over there. That wall at 13.6. Well, I didn't know you could buy 11-foot board or you could buy a 14-foot board.
Yep.
So go to the next size bigger, and how much drop you got?
Yep.
How many boards you need? That's $1 per foot. You waste it.
Hell yeah.
So there's no point in being that crazy design, go ahead and stretch it out a little further.
Yeah.
Use your wood, make the room bigger.
And have more.
Yeah. It costs you a little more on the bottom end to do the slab or your base, but on the top side, you're actually getting more and you're saving your lumber because you ain't all this waste, so you got to drop.
I got there towards the end, I was buying nothing but 20-foot sticks of lumber. If everything you're doing is on a 10-foot basis,
Yeah.
then,
20 foot, you got a 3/4 to an inch.
Yeah.
Couldn't get your straight edges with. You straight cut all of them.
and every guy that was under me, I tell him, if you hand me a board that has a factory edge on it, I'm gonna chuck it back at you.
You cut them off.
Cut them off.
Whether it's 1/8 inch,
Yeah,
half inch, just cut them
Well,
straight.
I don't give a shit where you buy lumber, you're not gonna get a straight end grain, cut. They must cut that shit, send it out, and that stuff does shrink, dry, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And, don't hand me a fucking factory edge. I'm gonna throw it at you.
Cut that shit off.
Yes. You
That's
pack
why
it up,
that's
go
why
pack
they
it back.
give you an 8 foot,
8 foot,
5/8,
yeah.
8 foot 3/4, so you can straight cut your ends and make a board.
Yeah, because I mean, as it's running through that middle, they just got that little drop saw. It's
Mass production.
Yeah, I mean, it saves time, and that's something bitches. Every time I set up one of my saws, I check my shit for straight. Because if you don't,
Put a square on and see what you got.
exactly. And even on that, hell, I'm down to where I use the same squares for everything. If I'm doing setup, I've got setup blocks. Every time I break out my miter saw, every time I use a regular arm saw, table saw, anything, when I'm setting my fence, I check for straight and true.
That's what matters.
Yeah, I got a little doohickey up there right now that checks from my miter slots on my table
If
saw.
you setting all this up, and the worst thing you do is go throw like a little horse thing over here, you can't see it in that camera. But I mean, if those were crooked cuts, it wouldn't look that good.
That's it. And how I cut my fingers off was with a sloppy ass, a cheap homeowner's saw. I mean, it was a skill saw, table saw.
$100 table.
A $100 table saw that I was trying to do precision cuts with. And I was trying to do a little quick, stupid shit. Trying to feed something through without the fence, without a miter push. Anything. As I went through, it caught, kicked back, fingers went through, fingers went off. I cried. Shit happened.
It happens.
But
Did you see that new video now? They got that little hot
Yeah,
dog up
yeah,
there and
so-
they're supposed to drop a blade. I still don't trust that. Oh, yeah.
do you know every time that cylinder kicks, it's over $100 for a new cylinder?
So don't tell you
And
that.
it,
No, I ain't gonna buy one. Just don't be dumb.
oh, well, I probably will eventually. I probably buy one.
We grew up in a generation, we ain't done that
But-
shit. If it's gonna cut you, gonna cut you.
It's exactly right, and I've cut fingers off. I fuck myself up every day. I come out. I've got a hell of a first aid kit over there. I got better shit than some hospitals.
And I'm welding up pipe fence today and stuck myself on welding.
I'm
I'm
good.
paying attention.
If
I just got done welding and stuck myself with it.
If it's not arterial, I can sew it up. I got glue or I got sew
Super glue, that's what it's meant for.
Hell yeah.
Fix your woman.
Huh?
Fix your woman, super glue.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's the difference between children and men too, though, nowadays. These kids nowadays, they step on the phone tape, they gonna fuck me down and disabled on welfare and EBT.
Dramatic, they make a big scene out of nothing.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, it's like, what are you doing over there? Well, I got a splinter. That's cool, we'll dig it out later, bring that over here and do it.
I'll make more damage getting the splinter out than I do getting the splinter.
It's just crazy, I mean, oh, that's hot, I gotta run. Well, it's welding. Cuts. It's called melting steel. It's gonna burn you. You're gonna get burned, you're gonna get a little hurt.
That's it. Shit, I grew up getting my ass beat, with old leather belt. And if I puckered up and cried, I got hit harder
I got
for
a
being a bitch.
wooden spoon broke across me when I was a kid.
Shit,
called my grandmother a butthead and shit like that. She broke that wooden spoon clear. Well, she felt terrible, but you know, it wasn't that bad. I ain't gonna be mad at her.
Nah, hell no. But
That taught you who you are now.
hell yeah, I grew up in a generation that you fucked up, you went and picked your switch, and if you didn't get a big enough one,
Oh, I gotta start
you
around
gonna
big
get the
switch.
stick.
My mother's friend up there, we're down there hunting. Now she's Native American, Indian, you know, she's awesome lady. Boy, I got in trouble, you know, I shooting these damn cans with BB gun. When dummy me, it's an old barn. Well, my cans were sitting in front of the barn, I was shooting the can, but they're going to the can, putting the holes in this old barn. In the tin. Oh, it wasn't a good thing, right? So I was gonna be a smart ass. So I run over there, get you a switch, so I run out there. So I didn't think about it, I grabbed a big old limb, right? I'm dragging it back, and barely drag this thing. She goes, I love it. You gave me options. I said, well, yeah, I didn't think that. She broke out what she wanted, whipped my ass, you know. You live and learn,
Yeah.
but you know, you thought you got smart than somebody. You can't swing this whole thing.
I thought I was doing that one time, you know, because I get told that go out there, you know, you fucked up. Go out there and get whatever switch you think you deserve. So I go out there to an old willow tree and bring back a little, you know, that shit broke 3 times on the way back to the house. It didn't work out that good. I got my ass beat. Next time I hear that, I went and got a damn stick. Guess what?
Got your ass beat.
I got to keep that one with a stick. I thought I was out of sport. I thought, hell, I'm going to swing this log. They did.
I picked my own head. That was a rough damn ride.
Yeah, I got that damn bamboo cane pole and shit. Thought I was in fucking Singapore getting
But
you know.
I wish kids nowadays would even do that. They get in trouble and
Yeah.
nothing. Now you can't get them out the house to do it.
That's it. You can't even send them out the house to go get a switch because they don't even know what a switch is. They got
That's
to
why
get a
they
damn light
young
switch.
kids are like, go out there and get you a switch. And they'll walk out the door.
And kids don't make a switch.
Yeah. Well, we're looking for a switch. No, it's just amazing how this world's going.
It is. What is so? And this is one of the things that I wanted to touch with on you. So much, and we got sidetracked and swirled and armadillo and all that. But yeah, you're on the same platform I am with the whole this world coming shit. You know, with the generations.
Nobody does what we do.
No.
Unless you are a foreigner, immigrant,
Yes.
somebody out of this country.
And
People are
they're
all
doing it because they have to keep from getting shit.
They are not shit back, but they do it because there's money in it, and it's a trade.
Yes.
It's not about they're leaving the country, because nobody else wants to do it, because everybody's rather sit on the phone and see what they can look up.
Because the generations after us firmly believe that all you have to do is pay for somebody to do something for it to get done.
And that's what they've been taught.
Because we've worked our asses off to allow them to just sit back and, you want something, you go buy it. They don't realize that we don't do that.
No.
We want something, we build it. And it's just like his shit.
Yeah.
I built this shop out of scrap, whatever the hell I brought off job sites.
I got a porch of my building, my shit I got. It's 24 by 8, you know?
Yeah.
But leftover material, I tore a building down.
And you build it as you could.
Well, yeah.
And-
There ain't nothing going today and tomorrow.
No, hell no.
I stack stuff up to build it for later.
Yeah, these kids nowadays, they think, well, okay, it's just expendable money. If I want this done, I pay somebody to do it for me. Well, where the fuck you get that money? Where's that money come from? It's because we worked to do this.
We work to do it. And where's the money coming from? You know,
Yeah.
the way it's going now is there's no more money. We ain't got the gold to back it.
No.
We just lost a penny. So we're on the next stage. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Eventually they're gonna lose the currency of dollars.
They're gonna lose dollars.
I spend dollars. What are we gonna do now? And these kids don't understand that to get out here and work and earn your income to make it work, because there's nothing backing what we have coming ahead of us.
No.
There's no money coming. There's nothing. It's
Even
all
with-
virtual money.
Even with the tariffs and all this bullshit,
And
it's not gonna help us. It's not gonna help them.
it's not helping. It's not helping the blue collar business.
Hell no.
It's helping your big corporations.
Yeah.
Some people like that because they have the money that they can lose a few million or a billion and watch it walk back up here in another 10 years. And it's no big deal. They still have the employees. They can make a little cut here and there, lose the ones they need to lose, but then they'll bring back, some other people. It's a way to wean off people that they have people doing multiple jobs.
They want to keep blue collar to the point where we depend on everything that they say or do.
Right.
When blue collar starts, you can look back through the
Which
history.
we gotta have blue collar people because we
Yeah,
depend
yeah,
on
you
we,
do.
we depend on the white collar people to go make good money so
We
we
do.
can work for them.
So we work for them. But every time that the blue collar starts to step up, every time that the payroll starts to go up,
Every time we think we're getting that up and a little
Yeah.
might get a step,
then they hit us with material prices go through the
material
roof.
prices, our taxes
Fuel,
run through
yeah,
prices,
taxes, or
How you
fuel
doing
costs,
this? How you doing that? And then we got
the cost of tools.
our Hispanic families coming in here, which you got nothing against a bunch of good people. They do fucking damn good work.
They do.
But
I'm kidding.
their overhead, that's like me. My overhead's small. That's me, father-in-law
Same
working.
here.
I'm small. I'm not crazy. I ain't got 1,500 employees. I don't have 15 employees. I got 2. And if I can do it by myself, I do it by myself. I'm not scared to get up and go to work. I don't have to have nobody help me. It's nice to have help. Jobs ain't done. Hey,
But
that's
hey,
called life.
I-
But
You're probably like me.
but the Hispanic families, people got to realize
They live in 12 deep in a camp.
their whole family's doing.
Yeah.
They might send a couple off here and there that want to get education and be the white collar world, and more power to them. I'm proud of them to do
Yeah,
it.
hell yeah. If you can do it. I can't do
I ain't got the brain,
Same
I
here.
could probably be smart enough to do it if I want to deal with them, but you can't see me sitting at a desk and
No.
dealing with somebody or running. No, I don't like people that much.
I hate them.
You know? I like to deal with people, individuals, not the
Yes,
whole crowd,
yes,
not a
yeah.
bunch of people whining about what they're not getting.
Exactly. And with me, like, the companies I was with before when I first come to Texas, every single homeowner that I dealt with on a personal level. Because I was the face of what they saw every single day. I wasn't the guy showing up and picking up the check. I wasn't the guy showing up and picking up the final check. I was the dude they were dealing with every single day. Every change they had went through me. So all the personal interactions came through me.
But see, that's me, but I do pick up the check and I do get the
Well,
last
yeah,
check,
well,
and I get it finalized because
Yes,
I own my own deal.
Right.
You working it for them,
Yeah,
but you were the guy getting the grunt of the deal, but you
Right.
didn't understand.
So-
You didn't do it with the money side.
Right. But after I'm no longer
You're
there,
levitated on your own now.
and now that I'm out on my own, all of these people are still blowing me up.
It's
Hey.
stressful, ain't it?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what are you up to? You busy? Blah, 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 just,
They're down to earth people. They just won't.
every single one of them that took me out to dinner still take me out to dinner. Well, just a couple weeks ago, we went over to, one of our former clients from before, and the dude bought me a $4,000 laser engraver.
You did
Because
good work.
he wants me to,
You were the man doing the work.
that's exactly
He
what he
wants,
said.
he wants to see you be an entrepreneur of what you own.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He's like, you don't need to be doing this. This is what you need to focus on.
You can do that because you enjoy doing it too.
Yeah.
And the other way you can have money and do what you want to do here too.
Yep.
Everything you do on the side, I mean, it still costs money running them saws.
It
and
does.
bills, but we all got basic bills.
You hit one staple, one nail, and that salt blade's gone.
You still got basic bills. That's what they
But that's it. I got to pay the bills. And, but all those folks that I previously worked for that were paying my
But
former-
now you deal with these people like I do.
Yes.
And you can battle and choose. And you talk to all, you treat them all good, and you'll do jobs for people, even though you probably don't want to do them, but you're going to do them because they treat you right.
Yeah.
You're honest with them, they're honest with you.
Exactly.
They're not calling the office, and you're an employee showing up.
Exactly.
They're calling the office at me, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
I'll be there at so-and-so date time,
Yeah.
and I'm there.
Exactly.
And when I say I'm there, no matter what.
We sat down on somebody's couch the other day and, explained things to his wife. And husband comes down and says, I don't care we doing this, or we doing this? She said, oh, no, now we're doing this. He said, well, I don't care, you're the designer, as long as he's doing the building. And walked off.
Well, I got a guy that called me the other day. I went over looking doing them stairs, you know. Told you about that job. Went over there and talked to the guy. He said, man, it's been 2 years since I talked to you. I said, oh, no, I don't. You know, I don't remember where we're going and what you want to build. Let's refresh this memory. You know, there's been a lot of moons go by since I did what you got. So that's where we're at, you know. They bought another lot. Well, let's finish it all. And, well, you know, hey, 2 years later, he knows, he follows, he sees what I'm doing. And man of your word.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody.
That's what
You got to get in line.
Yeah,
So,
you gotta-
a lot of people shuffle jobs saying, well, I'll start this job. You know, while I'm working this, I can't work. No, I don't leave a job until I'm done. And they can wait. When I go to your job, I'm on your job till I'm done. I go to the next.
Yep.
A lot of people say, oh, well, there's no way to make money in that way. Well,
There is.
if you're a corporation, which that's what your people are, is a corporation. You know, you got too many employees, so you got to pay an overhead. I don't.
And every time that I've ventured out into bigger than my britches type work, I've got my ass burnt. I mean, I've lost thousands and thousands of dollars by, and it's me putting, you know, guys on payroll, me getting this, and going in debt, and then a piece of shit burning me every time. But every time I've stayed within my boundary, my own personal, you know, what I can personally do,
Yeah.
I've been blessed. And I've had her out here, you know, cutting boards.
She works.
Yeah,
She
she
doing all that portion of the night.
she out there packing boards and doing this, doing that, helping me out. And we worked great together. I'll work, she'll hide in the shade. You know, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good, you know, deal for one of us. And guess what? I don't have to pay her with anything other than a little loving. You know, I'll snuggle bug and
Play the wheel.
I'm gonna get up to you later, baby. My back hurts something. But yeah, you know, it works out. But every time I try to bring others on, it's
It's
like
too much of a headache.
It is.
They're always whining and crying, all this.
Whining,
this,
crying.
that,
Oh, yeah. My kid's birthday
Shut the
next
hell,
week.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. People are like, oh, what do you get me for Christmas?
It rained Thursday, so we're working Saturday.
Yeah, they're like, oh, what do you get me for Christmas? I'm like, oh, you'd be lucky to get a text message because I don't even know my phone will be on by then.
Yeah.
You know what? Shit. Christmas
Living out of your means trying to grow up
Yeah,
big.
yeah. And every time I've tried to do that, it's bit me in the ass.
Backfires.
Yes, 100%. And, you know, that easy money, quick money ain't easy and quick. Because it can go just as fucking quick, especially when you're dealing with,
Your quick money's doing the job every time.
yeah, especially if you're dealing with
And
$5,000 a week in payroll.
People know you, they know your word, rumor,
Yep.
word of mouth. Word of mouth goes further than this Facebook podcast we're doing here. You know, word of mouth. People like what you do, and they talk to people.
Yep.
Because there's so many people that ain't on Facebook. that
Yeah,
don't
that's
see it.
100%.
People that like want shit done, they're like, I ain't getting on Facebook. There's a bunch of idiots on there.
It is. And you know, people say this, and they're like, oh, you know, whiskey drinking hillbilly. What they don't realize is,
You work for a living.
I work for a
That's
living.
what we do.
I come home and partake in a whiskey or two, and then get on here and portray a character.
I don't work portraying fucking real life.
Yes,
You know,
I'm talking.
We work
shit.
with our hands all day long. Our backs hurt, our knees hurt,
That's
you
it.
know, up and down, cutting
Yeah.
and walking, you know.
They are seeing a true conversation between two guys that are true friends.
Blue collar,
Blue
work for a living.
collar, through and through. I mean,
I work today, my jeans still dirty. I just
Yeah.
put on a different hoodie. Work hoodie got burned up.
I got calluses coming off my calluses.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, us shooting the shit and going on and cutting back. You know, it's a real conversation that people don't. They don't. You know, they
Like we
don't see.
said earlier, we're gonna bring up, you know, the younger generations, but trying to get them to hire them and trying to get
They
them to
worried
learn.
about blue hair dye.
They're worried about whatever. They're worried
Yeah.
about what Facebook's doing. You know, you turn around and it's like, you're just on your phone a while ago.
Yeah.
Every hour and a half, 2 hours, I don't mind you walk over, get a drink, look at your
You
phone.
look at your phone, yeah, because I do the same thing. The only thing I'm doing it for is because I've got phone calls coming in for the next job.
I'm looking at phone calls. Damn, it's already this late. I get some more done. I'm
Yeah.
behind. You know, I set my goal for the day, I gotta get this far, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm racing the clock.
100%. Cause
We're not paid by the hour.
No, I'm
We're
paid
paid by the job.
Yes, I told them time and time again, hey, I'm not rolling on payroll, I'm rolling on progress. And if progress isn't made, payroll isn't either.
Every day, we gotta do so far.
Yeah. You have to, and if you don't have them deadlines met, guess what? You
You're
ain't
behind.
Yes.
You're losing.
And when you roll in, you may tuck tail and run the day or the night before, but when you roll up the next day, it's there. It's still ain't nobody gonna show up and do it. Ain't
No,
no,
I got material cut on the job right now, I still gotta be well put in place.
ain't no elf on the shelf gonna fucking do it. You got,
If y'all got one out there, we'd like to have.
I got mentally unstable at a table. That's about all I got.
Well, we got them here right now.
Yeah.
We got that covered.
right.
That's why we do what we do.
Yeah.
Most people can't handle what we do.
No, fuck no.
They can't handle a 2-week job with no pay. And then guaranteed, hey, that check comes in, and well, I got a 5, 6, 7 day hold on it, waiting for it to clear. What are you doing now? Well, I'm still living, going to this job.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, it's a stress level that people don't understand. It's very hard.
And it
to
ain't
do.
for everybody.
No,
It ain't.
it's easier to punch a clock
It
and
ain't.
walk in there and bitch about a plant or some job that you hate than it is to walk in there knowing nobody rang my door,
If
nobody
I-
rang my bell, nobody said, hey, get up and go to work. No, it's you. You self-motivate yourself to get up and do it.
Yeah, there's
Because ain't nobody telling you how to be.
no.
But when you punch a clock, you know, I'm gonna be late, they're gonna fire me.
Yep.
You know,
It's
I want to
day.
take vacation, you know, I roll over and look at the wall and say, hey, take off today. Hell no, you ain't taking off today. I got self-motivated. I got work today.
Yeah.
It's sunshine. Well, hell, it's Saturday. I don't care. Got shit to do. Got bills to pay.
We went to Dallas a few weeks ago to a concert. And,
Oh, the metal concert, wasn't
yeah,
it?
metal concert, Mudvayne, Static X, and Vented. And it was kind of a little treat to ourselves. We hadn't done shit in a minute.
Headbanging, doing all the
Oh,
good shit.
yeah, oh, yeah. It was awesome. And we're in one of the music videos they put out.
Was he?
Yeah.
They let you in there?
Hell yeah, we're in
I see why they let her in there, but you know.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, I'm a sexy
What's he
mother.
doing?
I'm a sexy motherfucker on that.
That's the old man would say, we need a little music in the background, but hey, somebody might get mad about, what's that tune playing?
That is with these social platforms, man. You gotta be real fucking weary about how you go about things. I had a couple of videos that got shot down on TikTok because music that I had in the background of while I was talking. And it was just a quick blah, 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 blah. And they shut them.
We ain't making money off your song. We're
Yeah.
sharing your song. People
Yeah.
are like, damn, I like it. So we heard this song in 10 years. What are you doing? 20 years.
Yeah.
So we're bringing it back, making y'all money.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We went to Dallas. We got a room that was above our means type shit. It's a Hilton Anatole. Oh, that's okay. Son of a bitch. But
He really didn't know what to do when he walked in there.
oh, you know, this old hillbilly's touring the world. I've been all over.
I know, but you walked in there and said,
No, actually, I was kind of, you know, no, I wasn't impressed.
you weren't fancy that.
No, I wasn't impressed. At $800 a night, yeah, I should have been. But, you know,
Get a hot tub,
no,
jacuzzi tub.
no, didn't even get
Vibrating bed?
No, not that damn thing.
Two beds?
All we got was a cotton ball. All the people from the cotton bowl were there. And these son of bitches running up and down. We were right beside the elevator, so these son of bitches coming up and down the elevator singing their war songs and, you know, this, that, and the other. I was about ready to drop kick kids off the fucking balcony all night long. And, you know, that's when I realized I was old.
Because I've been right there with him doing it.
Yeah, I'm in there drinking whiskey, and these son of bitches are screaming, you know, their school songs up and down the hallway. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, son of a bitch, I gotta get up and eat some eggs in the morning. Go to bed.
Come under the bridge. I'm
Yeah,
coming.
go to bed.
You're pissing me off. I'm trying to get me.
Yes. But yeah, the first night we were there, I sit there on the phone for 4 hours doing mathematics on a damn coffee filter because that's the only piece of paper I had in the fucking room. Because the job that I was doing, the supplier fuckered up on their, they were doing mathematics. They weren't doing mathematics, they were doing mathematics. I sent them over the exact square footage of the installation that I needed. Well, I leave for a weekend, you know, a little 4-day weekend. So I thought, and thought I got this shit covered. Left people in charge of doing said projects. Next morning, I'm phone called. I'm out. I'm like, oh fuck. God damn, you wrote through it. Nope, I'm out and I ain't got shit done. So I'm started doing fucking, you know, math on my goddamn coffee filter, going back and looking through all my stuff on my phone, my orders. I'm like, okay, this is what I ordered. Why did you only send this? Well, we made messed up. Okay, well, you know, make it right. Send the truck out today, and well, we don't have it. So it turns into another $3,000 to $4,000 because homeowners are bouncing around to different places on
Different
the,
supply houses.
yeah, all over East Texas trying to find all this insulation so it can be done because this house is on a deadline. I didn't have enough whiskey in Texas to fucking make it all that shit.
Not at that point.
No, it was bad. Yeah, I started drawing on coffee.
But you know, it's like the same deal on this job. I bought pipe, you know, bought everything they had. And they got some other pipe, I bought some of them, you know, 24-foot joints. But I got almost 4 feet of dry. You know, so I bought stuff I
When you
had.
bind it by the goddamn foot, that hurts you.
Right. I mean, but we're still good. I mean, everything's going good. But, you know, I got 4 more joints of pipe I gotta go pick up. Drill stem, you know. But that right there, you know, you gotta contemplate to keep the job moving.
It's true.
You're not losing money.
Yep.
And you can't lose time because your time is, you know, window now. It's weather, you know, it's raining, nasty, you know, should have worked Thursday, didn't work Saturday, worked today, you know, but hell, we work today. You know, take off tomorrow, be back Monday morning, you know, bright night, well, I have to go to the doctor, get a little blood work.
Yeah.
Or you're getting older, right?
Hey, wait
They go to work,
wait till
they
those
go
sausage fingers do that. Check that old prostate.
Hey, that's somebody trying to do that.
Request a female.
I come down with Dr.
Don't request a female named Gertrude.
I got your story about that little Dr. Woo-Woo there. 22, you know, December of 22. Yeah. Well, it was 3 years ago this month, you know. I come down with diverticulitis, and, you know, I couldn't get off, you know. Outside, goofing around, got a 4-wheeler out, parked it right, and hell, we let him go. Here was a bathroom. I ain't going to the bathroom. Diverticulitis, I'm swelling up, you know.
Yes.
She told me,
Yeah, I know. I already know all about
so I
that.
had to crawl out the RV, you know, and she tell me, you're going to the hospital. I ain't going to the damn hospital. So we went to the hospital, you know, 30, 40 minutes later. Crawled in there. So I'm laying in the ER, you're gonna give me 5 vials of morphine. This shit don't work. I'm just loopy headed. I don't like morphine. It just makes me happy.
It makes me itch.
So I'm sitting there and he rolls me over, his dude walks in there, and boy, he's happy go lucky. He might have a little sugar in his pretty sure. Yeah. He rolls me over and by God, they're laughing and he stuck his finger out. Whoa, what you doing?
Oh, it's
Fixed up and Candace is dying laughing. My mother's dying laughing. Everybody's dying laughing. I don't think nothing about it's funny. I'm like, what's wrong? There ain't nothing wrong back there. It's all in my stomach. Ain't back there. Well, let's roll you down the road. We're gonna get you checked out in the CAT scan or whatever it was, some kind of scan, roll me in the stomach. And I said, well, we'll do that. Come back, diverticulitis. I said, what causes that? They said, we don't know. A lot of people have it. I said, well, that's why. Don't eat corn, don't eat seeds, don't. I'm like, well,
Don't drink,
so
don't,
you-
yeah.
Well, no, you can drink. I just about drinking beer. He said, no, you can get on that.
Well, whiskey, doesn't.
Well, whiskey probably a little different. I drink coke. But I ain't had no problem eating no seeds. Except for about a year later, I ate some dewberries and they fired me up.
You should have just put some on it.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
oh,
like she's saying over there, I'm gonna do it. I said, hell, I put them in my mouth and chew them up. I spit them out, they taste good, you know, wild dewberries. Ate a couple of them. Well, that's a bad idea 3 days later.
I know all about that.
I'm on the record.
Feel like
You gotta reach down there and get one of them behind me.
hence the fact, like I said, when you get to a certain age, you don't trust a fart no more, especially with diverticulitis.
Yeah.
You know, and and runs turned into more than what you know. They ain't no use in
You
running.
can take out them underwear and make sure that you wear them.
Yeah.
You put them in your socks, go wear your drawers.
I quit free balling because I don't want that shit running in my leg.
Don't want no part of it. Hell
I got a piss, baby.
no. I get you. We're gonna edit it, so